Now, something I want to tell, let y'all know about is this guy. This guy right here in the dash, they got a weird format. That 3 car right there, when I first tuned in, he was leading the race, and I was watching him go around the track, and I was like, that's a guy. You know, when me and Jeremy Elliott from SprintCarUnlimited.com had our talk show, go check it out if you didn't watch it. I did get a little bit too drunk and talked over him a few times, but that's what happens in the world. That's what happens. My stuff isn't formal conversations that you would sell to Disney. My stuff is closer to Joe Rogan. But regardless, at least Donnie Schott says it is. If you go listen to me and Jeremy Elliott's talk show, we mention how it's kind of hard to realize when a guy is not that guy, but it's pretty easy to tell when somebody is one of those guys, when he is that guy. And this Callum, I believe his name is Callum Williamson. This son of a bitch is, I don't know if somehow, Crocodile Dundee distributed his DNA across the entire land and superstardom landed into this man's genealogical background. But this is a guy. This is that guy. This is this dude right here. This ninja right here is slicing and a dicing up and down the racetrack. Now this I was just taken aback in the dash in the heat. I was like, okay, he's hitting it right. He's running it right. This Callum Williamson in this race is out front and gone right now. This track, by the way, was amazing. The slick is black. It is icy. The grip is grip. It is gripped up. It is good. And if you made a mistake on this racetrack last night, yes, it was very top dominant, but if you made a mistake on this track, you paid for it. You'll see some areas in here where if you don't hit that 2-foot patch of dirt, you get run down by 6-7 car lengths, which closing rate is what makes sprint car racing so amazing, is the closing rate that you can visually see when one car makes a mistake versus another car that does not. That's what causes the big runs, the big giant sliders, the back and forthness that we love about winged sprint car racing. Now, once again, you see the top 4 right now is this Caleb Williamson, or I'm gonna start calling him Callum. Callum Williamson, Corey Eliason, Brad Sweet, Rico Abreu. So the USA is 2nd, 3rd, 4th right now, trying to track this Crocodile Dundee ass down. Now, here's where it gets really dicey. We're at 15 to go. Brad Sweet and this Williamson guy going at it, staying green. Once again, video boards around the track, no flagman, and they are dicing it up. This Williamson guy, he knows at this point, he has to do something. He has to throw it out there. I cannot let Brad Sweet come to my motherfucking turf and push me around. And he's like right there, ninja please, throwing it right across the nose, getting it right out of the way. I mean, he's not giving up. A perfect protecting the slider line, but once again, he's in that slick, and the slick at this racetrack was slick. You lost ground if you didn't maneuver your car correctly, and with lap traffic being up on the top of the track, dirty air played a factor, but I feel with so much lap traffic, with it being so dominant on that top lane, that you could move around a little bit more just because there was some clean air on the bottom and middle of the track. But once everyone got up to the top side of the raceway, it was a dirty air situation. Didn't care where you were. Once again, a big reason as to why lap traffic's so implemental into having a really good winged sprint car race. And this just, I mean, we're at 14 to go. The damn 13 to go. For 2, 3, 4 laps now, we've been trading the damn lead between this Williamson and Sweet on potentially the best damn network broadcast that I've ever seen of sprint car racing. Williamson makes a mistake right there. It's probably because Brad Sweet threw a banana peel out the damn window, or maybe tossed out some ginger and spice. But at the end of the day, Caleb Williamson, look, see, he's pushing the issue right there. He is not letting, this guy knows how big of a deal this is. Now, see, Sweet made a mistake. Look at that. Gained 8 car lengths on Sweet all over his tail tank. It gets really good here. I don't want to play all of this. As you see, oh my God, I got to keep going. Rico now coming in. Williamson with the big slider. The fuck you, California boy. Hell no. He puts it right back on a Mobile 1 for the damn win. Napa Auto Part these nuts. And here comes Rico Abreu, throwing a little bit of a wine and cheese into the situation. So now this guy's really got to be freaking out. Heart rate's got to be going. Now he's putting it in the wall. Rico scared him. I think Rico scared him. And I've seen the Australia people be kind of mean to Rico right now. They've been, because they don't really know who Rico is, and they've been posting Game of Thrones memes of Rico in the comments at some of the pictures I've seen of Rico from Australia. I hope Rico thinks that's funny. Yes, the genealogy looks very similar between the guy from Game of Thrones and Rico, but that is, in my opinion, kind of a little disrespectful. Regardless, I think once Rico showed a nose, the aura of Rico, maybe some black magic or something like that, maybe a cardinal, a black pope of some kind, put something on Williamson, and he has just fell back at this point. And you still have Rico and Sweet tossing it up, so it gives him a chance. Oh my God, into the wall. So now, I mean, I can't even. I was gonna just show highlights, but the whole freaking race is a highlight here. Williamson now gets back by Abreu. I think he holds him off to the end. Oh, maybe not. But Rico's kind of pissed. Anytime Rico makes a mistake, it seems like he does get better. I feel like some people make a mistake and they're like, oh, I got to figure what else to do. But I wholeheartedly believe when Rico makes a mistake, look the fuck out, because now he's pissed. Now he's going. Now he's pushing it even harder than he already was. And I do feel like Rico gets better as time goes. But after that little exchange, I guess you would call it, it did seem like Brad Sweet just kind of pulled away and won the race. Now, keep in mind, when this was racing, and this is the A main right here, he had just arrived, Brad Sweet, and I don't know if he prepped to go over like I'm doing with the time change and everything, but technically, the checkered flag on this, I believe, fell at around 8 in the morning, 7:30, 8 in the morning in his normal time. So this is fucking coffee and crumpets on their ass. It was a whole nother situation. I can only imagine how that mentally felt for Brad Sweet to be in a sprint car if he did not prep on the time change and everything. So interesting aspect. But regardless, 3 things to take away, I would say. 1, Lincoln people crying about video boards potentially replacing the flagmen. Need to crawl out from their Neanderthal DNAs and get into the humanity DNA. 2, Australian production, respect, awareness, caring about the sport. You see it in the work. The work is the result of the care and the respect. Next level compared to Flow, Dirt Vision, just absolutely smacks them in the face, makes them their little bitch. The America production, to me, after watching last night, is like the micros of the open wheel world. Y'all are like so far behind, and they're just 10 times better. And then 3, this Callum Williamson, or Callum Williamson, which I'm going to probably have some issues once I get over there, because apparently, you got to buy international service or a burner phone or something like that. But regardless, that guy is he is that guy. He is one of those dudes that is that guy. Unbelievable speed, unbelievable skill, did make some mistakes. And this race was right up there with the best of them all. Right up there with the best of them all.